Hello and welcome back to the Comic-Con
River
Grand Rap
Cities.
Invitational. Sorry, I'm super caught off guard. We are in Game 1 of Spring Arbor versus Cleary. It is currently 1-1 in Game 2, and I am joined with my lovely co-caster Kaya here.
Hello.
And we are going to be watching some games here. We got Spring Arbor Cleary. I'm pretty familiar with this Spring Arbor team. I've played a lot of these players, not only in high school but also in college. But here we go. We got Colin Jets here, looking to get a little air dribble pass to Cal here. Gets a good 50 with Turbsky here, and it looks like that we're just going to get a clear from Colin here. Colin up, and he shoots, and he scores right side of the net. Clear goes 2-1 in the series. Nice shot off the wall there. Gets it under Nyla. That's just class. 1 minute remaining. Plenty of time for Spring Arbor to be going here. See what we got on kickoff. Solid 50 in favor of Spring Arbor. Luca gets a touch. Good 50 by Nyla here. Trying to center it mid. Could be a shot for Spring Arbor, and it goes in. Turbsky with his second goal of the game, looking for the hat trick. Kickoff from Nyla and Luca here. Goes up the right wall. Turbsky on this ball. Gets a little bit of a whiff. Colin looking to control this. Keep up the offensive pressure here. Gets the flip. Looking for a flip reset. Maybe just carrying it in. Luca tries to score, but it is saved by Turbsky. TJ on this ball. Trying to get a fake on Luca. Can't quite find it. Colin whiffs. Nyla looking for a pass mid, but Luca gets a solid touch. Could be a goal, but Turbsky doesn't expect the midfield pass and gets a 50 with Colin Jets. Cal on the right wall. Nyla trying to take control of this ball, but Cal intercepts. Cal looking to get another touch, denied by Nyla. Good clear by Colin here. Turbsky's going to want to control this ball. Take it a little slow. Tries to get a midfield pass, but TJ is there to clear the ball. Luca on the sidewall here, looking for a little midfield pass. Nyla jumps, but it is cleared out by Colin. TJ's in a rough spot here. Third man has to get a solid touch, and he does to the right corner, one of the safest positions on the field. Luca, pass over to Colin. Little fake out, cleared by TJ here. Cal trying to get a touch on this. Just looking to get another touch. Gets it, has to rotate out. He's a little awkward here. Good 50 by Colin Jets here. And Luca gets it clear. Could be an open net, but TJ is there to clear it. Cal gets it clear, looking to stay with this, get another touch. Solid touch by Turbsky there, good 50. Goes to their corner. Nyla beats one, possibly a pass mid. He's up, possibly a shot opportunity, and it sails, and it is in. 3-2.
Yes. Great job, Spring Harbor.
Yeah, great pass.
Lots of good offensiveness.
Yeah,
Very
100%.
aggressive.
Yeah, they're making some great passes on the field, looking to find each other and just score some goals. They take the lead here, and they're looking to secure game 2. Great touch by TJ there. Gets the clear, but Colin reads it pretty well. Looking for a pass mid. Could be a shot if he gets a bump, and he scores it left side, beating out the last defender. Looking great. How do we feel about that play, Kaya?
Yeah, it was cool. It happened so quick. I didn't even realize what happened.
Yeah, he kind of like cheated upfield, and I felt like the defender was kind of in an awkward position. He kind of had to read like whatever touch he had, and did the best with what he could, but it was to no avail. Cleary trying to control this ball, trying to get some offense going. Colin, great beat over TJ. Turbsky's going to catch this ball, take it up the left wall, flips it outward, but Colin is there to deny. Could be a shot on net. Naya with a crossbar save. What a save out of Naya there. Turbsky on this ball, zero boost, a little awkward. Tries to get it past, but Cal gets a great touch. Luca hitting it to the other side. Kaya on this ball now. Gets a solid clear, but it is met by two clear defenders. Unless TJ is up. Great save. Could be a shot, but he misses a little wide right. Colin on this ball. A little whiff by TJ. A little bit of chaos going in this backfield for Spring Arbor. Cal looking to control this ball, but Colin's on it. Just looking to take a solo play. Beats one, beats two. A little bit of the double commit. Could be a pass mid, but Turbsky gets a great touch to his sidewall. Nyla hitting it to the left side, looking for another follow-up touch, maybe a pass. Gets a little bit of a whiff. Very unfortunate, no touches there. Colin gets a solid clear. I feel like there's a lot of defensive transition
Yes.
going on
Lots
by,
of great saves.
yeah, 100% from both sides, especially. Colin shouldn't have gone there. A little bit of an overcommit. Spring Arbor has an opportunity to pass, but he is back just in time. Luca with a little bit of a touch pass to Cal. Luca, little pass again. Could be a shot a little bit off target. Very, very tough shot from that position. A little bit of an overcommit. Colin, I love that play out of Colin. He tried to fake and get all of the defenders to go, but
Oh.
unfortunately, Spring Arbor catches Cleary out of position. A little bit of an overcommit from Cal there, actually. I feel like he was supposed to play third man in that position, and Spring Arbor just hits it hard to the other side, and they can't get back on defense. 4-3, Spring Arbor versus Cleary, looking to secure this game too with 20 seconds left. Terpsky looking for a pass to TJ. Could be a shot opportunity cleared out by Colin here. Nyla hitting it forward, just trying to keep it on their side. He doesn't want Cleary to get any type of opportunity, any pass, but it looks like they might anyway. Could be a midfield pass, and it is just in!
Wow.
0 seconds! Colin Jets ties it up, and they're forcing overtime in game 2.
That is
That's
insane.
a crazy shot. That's
Yeah.
a really good angle.
Also, it looks like Cell team sabotage.
They both really wanted that.
Yeah, 100%. Overtime, 4-4. TJ, solid kickoff. It is in Cleary's side. Nyla trying to meet. He gets a little bit of a whiff. Doesn't quite get the touch he wanted. Terpsky, solid 50 though. TJ, love that ego challenge there. He's going to want to go for this again. Kala. Decent touch, but Terpsky gets a solid touch of his own. Colin on the backboard here is going to be a little awkward. I don't like that pre-flip. He's overextending a little bit. Luca has to make the goal line save there. Kyla trying to take this to the skies. Little pass, little pre-jump. Could be a shot, but it is saved. Great clear. Great defense by Cleary here. Colin looking for a midfield pass. Could be Cal on the shot, and he buries it. Ties this series up 1-1.
Very intense game there.
Very intense game. Very high scoring for Rocket League. You think of like a regular soccer game, you know. It's like usually, you know, like 2 or 3 goals on average, you know. Like, and honestly, the same thing with Rocket League. I mean, it's super easy to be very, very defensive oriented in this game. And so when you see both teams scoring a lot of points like this, it can either reflect great offense or very, very poor defense by either side.
Yeah, I think it's honestly great offense because we saw just like 2 whole minutes was spent just like going back and forth and
Yes.
defending that goal. So many good goal saves. So
100%. Yeah, I'd like to peep the goal saves in this next one. We will see what we get. It is tied 1-1, Spring Arbor Cleary. We got Luca T on kickoff against Terpsky. Nyla looking for a bump, doesn't quite get it, but TJ with a little bit of a bailout. Colin just looking to keep, if I'm Colin in this situation, I'm trying to keep this close. But Terpsky gets a piece of it. Solid clear by Cal. Colin Jets looking for a shot. He doesn't quite get the angle he wants, but that's all right. Happens. Shooter's going to shoot. Looking for a midfield pass to Nyla. Great pass, but it is met by 2 defenders. Read very well by Cleary. TJ, solid touch out. Grabbing boost, Nyla looking for a midfield pass, maybe just doing it on its own. A little bit of a double commit. It's a 3-on-1. Terpsky, 0 boost in net, gets the solid save on the goal line. Nyla trying to turn, but misses. Goes to Terpsky, tries to get a double touch, doesn't quite get it. TJ gets a pass from his teammate. Colin with a solid save, maybe a pass downward. Terpsky almost gets the goal. Great pass by Spring Arbor. I'm really liking the offense that Spring Arbor's bringing. What a save by Luca. Cal, possibly a shot opportunity. Nyla gets the solid save. And what a touch by Nyla there to deny clear of any other offensive opportunities. Tries to get a touch. That would have been pretty clean. That is shot in net, but it is saved by Spring Arbor. Nyla on here. It looks like Nyla might have owned gold there. And Clear is going to go up 1-0 in this game 3.
How unfortunate. Do own goals happen a lot in Rocket League? Like, do you?
So I think it's a great question. I feel like own goals can be like very, very unintentional at times. Like sometimes you flip the wrong way and then it's just in your net. Or sometimes like the funniest own goals in Rocket League are like when the other team like hits it into your car and it's like not really an own goal, but you're just like in the wrong place, at the wrong time, and they just happen to hit it into your car. So yeah, I think it happens often. I'd say maybe like once a series on average. Um, but yeah, especially in these LAN environments too, because like
Yeah.
people are nervous and are gonna make mistakes more often than they usually would in maybe an online setting. There's like that little extra pressure,
Makes
but
sense.
yeah,
Especially
100%.
because I believe the Rocket League players are like facing each other playing right now too, right?
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that's true. Usually they are like, lined up 6 PCs, three on either side, just facing each other. Sometimes, people like to get a little chirpy, if they can see each other, it makes it a little bit more personal. Whereas online, not so much. But here we go. We got TJ trying to bring a little bit of offensive life here for Spring Arbor here. Terpsky just looking to collect this boost, maybe force for his teammate. Might be a pass mid, but TJ is there to take a little bit of the offensive pressure away from Cleary. Terpsky gets a touch forward. TJ might be able to get a B, but Colin gets a solid touch. Nyla with the save there. A little bit of a whiff by Cleary on the wall there. Nyla just waiting this ball. A little bit of a miscommunication of who wants to go in Spring Arbor here. It looks like the last thing they want to do on defense is double commit. Because if you... Oh, that might just be a shot for Spring Arbor, and that is going to roll
my
in.
gosh.
Tie game. Yeah, so right here, I do believe... Yeah, see, there's three of Cleary's players right here, and so it just gives Spring Arbor the okay to just shoot it on net. The last thing you want to do as third man in this situation is overcommit. I'd say like probably over the midline of the field so that you just have enough time to get back in case the ball is rolling up towards that end. But yeah, we got Colin here playing a little bit upfield, trying to be annoying, just grabbing boost, looking for demos, but he does get demoed himself by TJ. Colin doesn't get the touch he wants, could be a goal. Terpsky realizes that TJ's up in the air, maybe a little communication from Spring Arbor in there, and just decides to back off. And Luca can't quite get the touches that he wants, and he is going to give possession away to Spring Arbor. But Colin, trying to keep this offensive pressure alive, looking for a bump on Turdsky. Cal gets it off the backboard, looking for a save. Maybe a pass, but nobody is there. Colin with a great clear here. Going up again. Gets a decent touch, but it's going to be met by TJ on the back wall here. Looking to play goalie here. Gets the touch he wants. Maybe looking for that boost. Doesn't quite get it, so he's going to be going up here with 38. Gets the whiff. Very, very unfortunate. If he would have gotten that full boost, I think he could have made a play out of that. Over to Luca. Playing right side here. Looking for a flick. Doesn't get the flick he wants, and Terpsky is going to intercept that. Could be a goal opportunity. Is off the back wall. Nobody's up for Spring Arbor. Off the back wall again. TJ should pass here. Gets the pass. Could be Terpsky, and he misses a little wide left. 1-1 in this very, very intense 0-point game. Tied up. A little bit of a risky challenge here from Colin, but he gets it. What a touch from Colin there. TJ trying to keep it on Cleary's side. Just trying to get the pressure up. Cal on this ball. Luca up. Gets a soft touch, looking to beat around one, can't quite find it. Colin looking to get, maybe he'll pass mid. Nobody's there. Cal turned the wrong way, and it is going to force overtime in game 3. Whoever wins this takes the series in the lead, or takes the lead in the series, and we will see. Oh, that was a great pass over from Nyla from, I do believe that was TJ. A little bit of a dribble opportunity. Colin, and it's off the crossbar. And Cal is there to secure it. Cleary takes the lead in this series against Spring Arbor.
Yeah, that was definitely way more of an offensive game, I feel like, especially with that clear shot that was it Cleary able to get on the goal, just like letting the ball run through.
Yeah, well,
Or
yeah, no, it was Spring Arbor.
oh yeah,
Cleary overcommitted, and Spring Arbor was just able to just
yeah,
kind of slot it in. But that was the only time that we saw Cleary kind of make a defensive error.
yeah, for sure. And I don't know. I felt like the whole team was very much like in the middle fighting or just by each other's goal, like very, very offensive.
Yeah, 100%. And if you look at shot percentages here, right here, they actually had more shots than SAU, so they're getting more opportunities to score on net. So yeah, they definitely were more offensive in that game, and their goals showed for it. They scored more goals than Spring Arbor, and I think that Spring Arbor just needs to take more shots, take more risk, maybe go for some more bumps, try and be a little bit more physical in this game if they want to try and take down Cleary.
Completely agree. I think they might just be like a little bit like mentally not there, especially because they were in the lead and then they lost, 2 games in a row, both going into overtime. Really kind of upsetting, probably.
Yeah, 100%, and especially in a LAN environment like this, where their position in the playoff bracket is on the line, and there's a little bit more risk to losing. You don't want to have a bad matchup against another opponent. But let's get back to the game here. TJ trying to keep up this offense. Yeah, but Luka's going to get a solid touch to Colin Jets. Gets intercepted by Spring Arbor here. Turfsky with a goal line save here. Kaldash, possible shot opportunity, and Colin with a very, very great clear, though. It was a little bit of a risky play. He was the third man in that situation, and if he gets a whiff on that ball, it could be Spring Arbor looking for another goal here. And we see this again, a little bit of an overcommit, and it scores for Spring Arbor. Like right here, they have two people up here, upfield. This third man should be playing very patient on that goal line, but Cal, a little bit of an overcommit. You hate to see those go in, but that's going to be a lead for Spring Arbor early in this game 4. Nyla hitting this forward, grabs the boost. Good pop by Cleary here. Luka on this left wall. I think he might have been looking for his teammate, or maybe just a miscommunication with his teammate, and that's going to be a little bit of an overcommit from Cleary. I feel like they might be a little bit nervous. I don't exactly know why. They have the lead. They have nothing to lose except this this 5th game if they force it. So they're in a pretty good spot right now. Turfsky off the ceiling here. Gets a solid touch. Trying to create some offense for Spring Arbor. But Cleary looking a little nervous in the defensive half. TJ trying to get a pass mid. Can't quite find it. Just looking to get as many touches on this ball as he can. Trying to make Cleary a little awkward. But to no avail. Luka on this ball fast. Gets beat by TJ here. Great clear by Cleary on the backboard here. TJ with a little bit of a pass to the other team. If Cal would have gotten a little bit higher on that, could have been a double tap opportunity. Very, very, very tough shot, though. Luka, maybe another shot. Gets the shot over. It's top right. Tying up this game 4.
Yeah, what great movement right there.
Yeah, 100%. Gets the recovery off the left wall. And sometimes those bounce shots, like, you've been seeing it more recently in pro play. Like, a lot of pro players will use the ground kind of as, like, a way to, like, either double tap the ball off the ground and use it to their advantage. And that was a good example of that. A nice little bounce shot. They don't really know how fast it's going to hit the ground or, like, where it's going to bounce exactly in the net. And it just makes it really awkward to save. So, great shot by Clear there. Colin Jets on this ball. Gets a shot on net. It is saved by TJ in the air. And he gets a great recovery off the back net. Looking to get some more touches on this ball. Maybe a pass mid, but Luka is on it. Beats out Terpsky. Could be a shot on net. TJ's going to be here. Gets a solid touch around one defender, but Cal Dash is there to take it away. Nyla hitting it forward. TJ up. Have one on backboard. Could be a little bit of an awkward situation. Backflip shot on net, but it is saved by Spring Arbor. Looking to create a little bit of offense here. Maybe looking for a midfield pass. Can't quite find it. Gets bumped off the ball, but Terpsky is there looking for demos, looking for some boost steals. Just trying to be in a nuisance on the field. Great, great demo by Nyla there. Great touch by Luka, trying to clear the ball out, trying to mitigate as much offensive pressure as they can, and they do. Cleary 2-1 in this game 4.
Yeah, honestly, something that I've noticed is how good the recoveries have been. Like, I feel like we've seen, like, every time that, like, there's been a ball hit, they just really kind of just launch it to the other side. Like, they're really trying to get it off theirs, which is great.
Yeah, 100%. They are very, very good at booming the ball in this rank. Something that is very, very typical of people that are a little bit lower of a rank, maybe like Diamond or Champ, is they play a lot of boomer ball. What I'd really like to see in these higher level games, what a great,
Oh.
great shot by Nyla there. One defender misses and, gets a good pass from Terpsky here. And that's just an easy goal. Buries it, tying up this game 4. But yeah, what I was getting back to is sometimes players in lower ranks, they will play a little bit of a boomer ball. They'll just kind of like, push the ball like down the field as much as they can, trying to get it away. But in these higher ranks, if you see, they're looking for more passing opportunities. They're looking for their teammates. They're looking to create like possession. They're trying to take possession of the ball. And the longer you have possession, usually the more pressure you have and the more like resources you have as well. Um, you think about like Valorant in your case.
Mm-hmm.
If your economy is good, then usually you have a little bit more momentum, a little bit more advantage in the series. And
For
so
sure.
Rocket League is the exact same way. Whereas if you have more offensive pressure and you have more possession, you have more resources, and that's kind of your economy in this scenario. TJ on the ball here, gets a solid clear out. Demos Colin Jets looking to get another touch here. Great fake. Fakes out Cal Dash here. Just looking to do it all himself, but he cannot get it done. Colin shadowing this ball a little bit. Luca up. Hits it to the corner. Could be a shot opportunity, but is denied by Nyla. Hits it around 1. Could be another 0-second goal opportunity, but it
Oh
is
my
downed.
gosh.
Another overtime. And could be game point for Cleary here if they get a goal here.
Third overtime in a row.
Crazy. What a great matchup between both these teams. Regardless of what happens, it's been great games.
Yeah, for it to go into overtime multiple times just show like how close and like ranks and how good they're playing.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe not necessarily in ranks, but definitely in team play, in
Yeah,
individual
exactly.
play for sure. Luca, little pass mid, denied by Terpsky. Colin gets a touch on the ball. Nyla, pass mid, could be a shot opportunity. A little bit of a double commit by Cleary here, but it is denied by Luca. Terpsky looking for a little midfield pass, does get it, pop up. I'd love to see TJ on that ball, but he just cannot get to it. Terpsky gets beat by Colin. And now Cleary has a little bit of offensive pressure, but it's great denial by Terpsky here. Gets a little bit of a bad recovery on the ground, so we'll see what Luca can do. A little bit too
Oh.
close. Could be a shot on net, and it goes off crossbar and a whiff by Luca. Spring Arbor staying alive in this game. Nyla hits it to the left wall. Colin gets a clear out. Could be a play to his teammate. Tried to get a pinch with the 2 cars, but they cannot find the net. Colin hitting it middle. TJ just trying to keep it away from them. They don't want Cleary to get their hands on this ball. The last thing they want is for Cleary to take possession and get a good play on them and score the series-ending goal. A little bit of a whiff by Spring Arbor. Can't be whiffing in this scenario. Great touches by Terpsky. Could be in the
Oh
net,
my
but Kyla
gosh.
is there. Great pass mid by Cleary, and he's up, but TJ gets a solid touch on the net. Great clearance by Nyla. Nyla making some very, very key goal line saves here. Luca up for the ball, just barely misses. Right now, Cleary has all of the offensive pressure. Terpsky trying to relieve some of that pressure. Can't quite get a touch on the ball. Terpsky with a midfield pass, but Colin is there to get a touch on the ball. He's going to want to get this boost, but he gets demoed by Nyla, relieving the pressure of offense. Great attempt by Nyla there. Cleary gets a solid touchdown, and it is just Terpsky in the back, and he overcommits. Could be a shot on net, and it goes. It hits right post. Very, very close game here. Nyla looking for a flick here, looking for a bump. Can't find Colin on the bump there. Very, very close game. We are almost at a 3-minute overtime, Kaya.
That's insane.
It's a very, very long time. Almost about like maybe 1.5 games, I'd say, of Rocket League. Luca could be a shot on net, and it
Yes,
is
that's,
a
there we
tie
go.
series. Spring Arbor scoring that last goal in overtime, and we are going to see a Game 5 match point.
Wow. Well, this is Rocket League for you. So,
This is Rocket League. SAU bringing it home.
wow. So now this game, this is the one that matters. This is the finishing one. All wow.
Yeah, you are absolutely right.
Wow, Luca with 6 shots and Colin with 8. That's that's a lot. Am I right?
It's a lot of offensive pressure by Cleary, but SAU showing their defensive skills,
With the saves.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. They had 11 saves to Cleary's 4. Cleary clearly had all of the offensive pressure there, but SAU was able to take their defense and transition it into offense better than Cleary was, especially in that overtime scenario. A little bit of whiffs from Cleary at very key moments, and their defense didn't look too hot that game.
Mm-mm. No, I think that they just were really anxious. Like they didn't want it to go into the 5th game because no one wants it to be when they're up, and they came back. I believe Spring Harbor had the first game, and they were able to get 2 in a row. It's like they want to keep that going. They don't want to. Oh,
Server went down for maintenance. Interesting.
Server just went down. Oh shit! Of course he just left.
We will be right back. And we are back with Spring Arbor, Cleary, Game 5. Let's see if Spring Arbor can bring it back home. They were winning early in this series and are the favorites, I do believe. Cleary getting a solid touch out. Colin with a good 50. Not in their favor, though. Luca has to get a touch and is a little awkward. Passes it to Nyla, looking for a pass mid, but Colin jets. Gets a solid demo, and it's just going to go in.
Very early goal.
Yeah, very early goal, and Colin jets. Beats 2. Terpsky doesn't expect it too fast, and Colin just rips it on net. Spring Arbor was caught out of position there. 1-0 early in this Game 5. Cleary leading. Can they bring it home, maintain this lead? Kaldash hitting it up for one of his teammates, but it is denied by Nyla here. Terpsky playing a little close. Feel like in that scenario, as third man, you should probably be a little bit more defensive. You don't want to try and give up a goal like that again. Maybe a double tap, and Nyla reads it off the backboard, tying up this game. Very, very back and forth early in this game.
I mean, a lot is up, in this game. Wow, it was kind of unfortunate. It was like there was like 2 players right by the goal.
Yeah, but they were out of position, and Spring Arbor took advantage of that. Nyla hitting it on target here. Kaladesh, I'm surprised he didn't go back up for that. He had a 100 boost, hits it upward. Definitely an opportunity to get a little solo play there. A little bit of a pass up, but Nyla cannot get there. Turbsky hitting it forward. TJ up, gets a whiff, fakes out. Luca. Nyla looking for a sidewall redirect here. Gets a 50 off the net, but it is denied by Kaladesh. Great clear by him. Luca tries to hit it up to Cal. Cal backflips. Those nerves showing a little bit on the Cleary side. Definitely a big match for them in this game 5. Luca trying to keep possession of this ball. Keeping it in the corner. A little bit of a miscommunication with Kaladesh here, his teammate. Terpsky just going to take that boost for the road. Great touch by Cleary there, trying to keep the offensive live, trying to keep the ball on the other side, but it is denied by Nyla there. Nyla hitting it forward. Almost a shot opportunity, but not quite. Terpsky, maybe a flip reset? Just looking for a 50 mid. I actually really like that play. Keeps it on their side, and it's not too much risk. Nyla just has to force for the other team. Terpsky looking for a double tap, but he is last man, and that might go in, but it is saved by Nyla at the last second. Terpsky fakes out Colin Jets. Just Luca back, has to get a solid touch, and he does. Could be a shot opportunity for Cleary, but they hit it to Spring Arbor's corner. Spring Arbor's gonna be able to get a clear pretty easy. And Terpsky's just gonna look for a shot, trying to keep that offensive pressure, force them to make saves, force them to waste boost, and force them to waste their Rocket League economy is how I describe that.
Yeah, correlation to Valorant right there, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Luca up, gets a decent touch. Over to Colin Jets, could be a double tap opportunity, and he gets the read. And it's gonna go left post. What a shot from Colin Jets here. Luca with the pass, on the right wall, gets the touch, reads the post bounce off the corner, and he is just gonna double that in. Great awareness on the field, great read by Colin Jets there.
I believe that was his second goal this game so far, too.
Colin Jets looking for the hat trick
yeah.
then. Yeah, 100%. Nyla clearing the ball, big whiff, and it is a scoring opportunity for Spring Arbor. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but the boys are getting a little chippy. A little bit of trash talk, getting loud. Love to see it. As a former football player, former competitor, I love it. Great kickoff by Terpsky here. Great sheet by Nyla. Way to be there. Luca just waiting this touch here. TJ gets a solid touch of his own. Love this control out of TJ. Just trying to get 50s, trying to buy his team some time to get some boost, get some resources. Luca with the shot, gets the flip reset, looking for a double touch, can't quite get there. Nyla, pre-jumping, could get a touch on the ball. Great touch. Terpsky's playing mid here. He has to be patient because he is third man and does not want to overcommit, especially in a very desperate time like a tie game in Game 5. Nyla up for this ball. Gets a good 50 with Kaladesh here. Looking for a midfield pass, and it is denied by Colin Jets. Great defense by him. Terpsky has to make an awkward save, and he gets a great clear. Great defensive prowess out of Terpsky there. Could be in, and it is going bar down by TJ. And they take the lead in the series, looking to force this win for Spring Arbor. Great touch out of him, and it goes post down. That's one of the toughest shots to save in Rocket League. Super hard to read. You think it's off because it's not really clear that it's going to go in net, you know? Bounces off the top of the crossbar, and it's tough to read. TJ. Could be a shot opportunity, but it is denied by Nyla there. Colin Jets did not get the touch he wanted. He wanted a little bit more power, but since he hit it with the side of his car, doesn't get a whole lot of power. Luca with a shot, possibly bottom left, but he just misses it. Looking for another midfield pass. Love this. Fakes it for his teammate, but it is denied by Terpsky. Spring Arbor, this is a perfect opportunity to turn into an offensive play off the backboard. Could be a shot. Denied. Terpsky with a little floater. TJ tries to get up for the ball again, trying to make this an unwinnable series for Cleary, but Cleary with some defensive pressure of their own. Terpsky with a shot on net, and it is going to be in for Terpsky. 18 seconds left. Cleary needs a miracle if they want to win this series. Cal Nash on kickoff here. Looking for a kickoff play here. Doesn't look like they find it. Could be denied by Spring Arbor here. They got to make some offensive. Oh, that might be in if he misses, but he doesn't. TJ with a great goal line save here. Good bump by Cal. Could be a shot on net. Passing opportunity, but it is denied, and that is going to secure the series. Spring Arbor Cleary, 3-2. Spring Arbor making it look a little easy in Game 5.
Yeah, what a great game. Very, very close game.
Very
That
close
was
series.
the only game that didn't go into overtime. So,
Yeah, that we saw.
yeah, that we saw, that we saw.
But,
Right.
yeah. Great performance by the teams. We are going to go on a little bit of a break. Thank you for joining me, Kaya, and we will see you guys soon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello and welcome back. We have Davenport versus Michigan State
Woo.
in a Rocket League best of 5. I do believe that this is the winner final.
Yeah, it is.
And we are going to be seeing some electric gameplay. I come from the Michigan State Spartans, so I will be rooting for the Spartans in this game. However, my lovely co-caster, Mr. Relic, is on Grand Valley.
I'll
so
root for Davenport since you're rooting for
Whoa! Whoa! Little fun fact about me and Relic. We played in many tournaments in high school together.
FSU. Yep.
We went to
3
the same
years.
high school.
2
2
years.
years.
2 years. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little family reunion here. But here we go. We got Gribble on Steam. This is Gribble's alt account, I do believe. He is going to look for the slot. It is saved by Gribble again. Knockzilla looking to hit this forward. Hits it to Byra here. Looking to just rotate out. Maybe play third man here. Sibs on this ball. Hits it over. Para is going to want to get a touch on this. Gribble forcing the ball on the wall. And Byra is going to clear this one out.
Good save from Byra. MSU trying to lock up Davenport on their side. It's a good clear from Para. Davenport playing with a sub, with Byra's roommate. So this is
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I do believe that is Chappie, who is
Yep.
on the ball, tries to get a touch around Sibs, can't quite find it. Gribble with the shot on net, and Byra is going to save that. A little bit of double commit on the back wall by Byra and Para. We'll see if they can recover from that. Chappie up in the air gets a little bit of a whiff. Gribble looking for a flip reset, gets the Arsenal flip reset. Very, very close. And Knoxville is just going to whiff. Wait for Sibs to make a touch on this ball. Maybe a pass middle around Chappie, but Chappie gets a solid touch. Knock hits it over Sibs. Hits it around Knock. A little bit of a weird movement by Sibs here.
1v2 there.
Yeah.
Knock and Sibs double commit in the corner. Knock passes it back, tries to.
Gets the
Nice
Sibs.
cut from Sibs. Para looking for the bump. I think if he got that, I don't know if that was on net.
I do believe that was on net,
That
and
was
if
on
he
net,
would have gotten that, it would have been a goal, 100%. Great clear from Byra here. Gets a solid 50 with Sibs here, but Gribble is there on the ball quickly. Looking for a pass mid, can't quite find it. Para's going to want to take possession of this ball, but it is met by Knock on the left wall. Knock just
Byra.
trying to be annoying, just trying to steal some boost. Para up in the air. Sibs is last man back. Got to be careful
Double
for Para's
mid.
double mid, but it is cleared out by the Spartans.
Knock challenging, I think that was Chippy on the wall.
Chippy.
Oh, wait, wait, what is it? Chappy.
Chappy.
Chappy, yeah.
Shout out Chippy, though.
Yeah, shout out Chippy.
Byra gets a solid demo on Gribble there. Para hitting it upfield, denied by Sibs. Looking for a pass to Knock on the right wall. Does find it. Knock looking to get some more touches. Fakes out Chappie there. And Byra is going to clear it onto Michigan State side.
Yeah. Gribble looking for a fake there. That was a good challenge from Para. Chappy with the save. Knock trying to keep it in Davenport's side. Gribble solo play. Nice challenge from Byra. It's good patience.
Para's going to want to keep that ball out of their side, trying to get it out of there. Knock, solid pop-up, beats Chappie, looking for a 50. Gribble's waiting middle, and he is
Shot.
there. Close shot, but intercepted by Sibs there. Knock with a touch forward, and is going to be met by Byra. Byra's going to want to control this ball, looking for a 50 with Sibs. Gets the dunk, but Gribble is there to take possession of it.
Oh, that was a close shot from Para. Almost sneaked its way in. Chappie has 0 boost. He's got to leave it for Byra. Oh, free shot. No. Byra's got that.
Solid defense by Davenport here. Para trying to get this offensive transition getting going. Gribble looking for a little solo play. Knows that Chappie is a little bit late to the ball. Sibs looking to take control of this. Pops it up to the sidewall. Looking for a pass to Knock. Could be a pass down to Sibs. Doesn't exactly find him. Chappie with a decent touch in the back wall. Para looking for a double tap off the wall.
Ooh,
Little
that
solo
was clean.
play.
That was almost clean by Knock.
It's very, very clean movement
Good
by
flip
Knock there.
cancel. Yeah.
Yep.
MSU holding most of the pressure this game. Davenport only had a few chances to break out, but most of the pressure is MSU. But
Yeah,
Davenport's
100%.
playing good defense. They're having good challenges. Oh, it's open. Oh, no one was there. No one was ready for the miss. Shot.
Byra
Byra.
shot,
Oh,
and he buries
shot.
it bottom left.
Byra puts Davenport up 1-0 with 39 seconds.
Bit of a trolley touch by Gribble to hit off the sidewall there.
Yeah, that was a good shot, though. Good.
Great shot.
Yeah, perfectly
Punishes
placed.
him for it. All good.
Oh, he's in here.
We do have
A
Frankie
celebrity
Lapina
guest.
in the building right now. Just showing.
Is that real?
That is real. That is the Frankie lap.
Oh,
Para with
that
a
was
big
open.
whiff. Crazy, crazy.
Yeah. Oh, MSU looking to tie it up. Sorry.
10 seconds
we were
left.
distracted.
Para. Sibs
Oh,
trying to hit
for
it
the
mid.
pass. The
Pass mid.
Oh.
Very close.
That was a good
Denied
save.
by
Byra.
Byra.
Yeah.
Knockzilla hitting it forward.
Mid. Sibs
Mid.
is awkward.
Sibs is awkward. Cannot
Para
find it.
should have
And
that.
Davenport
All right.
is going to take game one.
Davenport
here.
up 1-0. Damn.
No, it's Flash. That's crazy.
I gotta take this.
It's so funny.
I have to take this. Getting it from the back. That was a good game out of Davenport, honestly.
Yeah, solid game.
Yeah, MSU had like all the offense. Those are the types of games that you want to win. Like when you're like just like pressed on your half and then you get out like that, that's like that feels so good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. That was a big game because that was a big game to win because MSU, I think they're the favorites to win this.
I
don't think that's
definitely
a
do
secret.
think that Michigan State, not biased, is the favorites to
I
win this
also
game.
agree. So, you know.
Yeah, 100%. But Davenport takes an early game in the series, and definitely are going to have some momentum going into this game. Gribble on the ball here. Gets a decent 50. Knoxzilla should be able to intercept this ball here. Tries to catch it low, but denied by Para. Para looking for a midfield pass, cannot find it. Sibs and Knock, a little bit of a double
Chappie
commit there.
faking for Byra.
Pass to Chappie, denied by Knoxzilla here. Gribble on this ball is whiffing a little bit. Knock has to try and keep it close. Gets dribbled, faked.
Good fake.
Para, denied by Sibs. Looking for a midfield pass here. Gribble with a shot, goes a little high, goes off the crossbar. Knock controlling this ball. Sibs hitting it forward. Pass upward, looking for the shot opportunity, does not quite find it, and Byra is there to deny the shot.
Yeah. Again, MSU just pressing Davenport on their side.
Knock hitting this forward, could be a double tap opportunity, gets the angle, but does not quite get there. Double tap opportunity for Knock. Doesn't find it. Gribble. Pass to Sibs. Sibs looking for a midfield pass potentially.
Oh,
Down
Knock.
to Knock. Can't quite find it.
Good save. Out of,
Great save.
That was Byra. Byra with the flip. I thought he'd try to go for that.
Knock,
Should have
solid
been clear.
touch. Gribble looking to make a play on this ball. Hits it to the right wall. A little bit of a pass to Byra.
Oh, pass to Para. Oh, that was a good shot.
Yep, great save by Knock there. Sibs hits it
Just
forward.
double.
Hits it to Chappie.
Para.
Beat by
Good
Para
beat.
there. Knock is last man back. Has to be very careful with the touches. Great demo by
Good
Gribble
demo.
there.
Yeah.
Gribble clears it out. Maybe looking for a pass. Kind of an interesting touch there. Gave away possession a little bit. Knoxville looking for a pass to Gribble. Could be a shot on net, but denied by Byra on the backboard.
Sibs shot or pass, I can't tell. Gribble just trying to keep the pressure. Steals their boost. Byra. Byra meeting up Knock on the backboard there. Or the ball, yeah. MSU looking for an attack. Byra taking 50s. Try to buy some time for his teammate to get boost. Para towards the net. It's open. That's open for Davenport. And Para puts them up 1-0.
Very, very solid shot by Para to be there. Great pass from Chappie, too. Chappie making a pretty solid debut in his Collegiate Rocket League career.
Gribble just
1-0.
went up too far there. And Knock went as well, kind of double committed.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate
100%.
for
Knock,
MSU fans. You don't want to see that.
for sure. Gribble hitting it forward. Knock there to meet the ball, looking for Sibs. Could be a
Sibs.
shot. Very, very close. Denied by Davenport.
Fun fact for everyone watching, Sibs does play on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, Sibs is probably the best keyboard and mouse player at this tournament, and probably the only keyboard and mouse player at this
Byra
tournament.
getting harassed in the net.
Possible
Sibs.
shot from Sibs.
Shot.
Tries to slot it bottom
Weak
right,
shot.
cannot quite find it. Knock. Trying to stay on
Chappie,
this
0
ball,
boost.
cannot find the goal.
Big
Gribble
clear.
passes
Oh,
it
Byra,
to
it's open.
Byra.
He missed.
Gribble has to play back wall here. Possible double tap
Double,
opportunity by
nice.
Knock. Finds the control. Just kind of getting some touches on the ball here. Great 50 by Gribble, but denied by Para. The shot. Gribble looking for a double tap. Sorry, Sibs looking for a double tap, rather. Knock.
Good touch.
Bit of a Zen touch there. Gribble being patient here. Just trying to take possession. Just trying to be controlled here. A little low boost. Gets it to Sibs,
he
and
missed.
Sibs with a big whiff, but
Byra's
the
alone.
other team did not expect that. Great touch by Knock. Could be a shot on
He's
net by
alone.
Gribble. It's a little slow. Denied by Byra.
Byra doesn't get the boost. He's got 0. Sibs redirecting the ball towards net.
Yeah, not sure if that was intentional, but
Oh,
great pass by Knock.
to Sibs.
Sibs trying to bury it, cannot find it.
Davenport's
Gribble.
having good like they're shutting down MSU's like passes and stuff. They're just reading it.
Yeah, 100%. They're
Yeah.
definitely playing.
Shot
it-
Byra.
Oh, almost a top left slot by Byra there. Yeah, I just feel like they're taking space in the midfield pretty well, and every single time that Michigan State is looking for a pass, it is in the midfield. They're not really looking for anything else. I feel like that the solo plays have not been in their favor, and yeah, Knock.
Obviously, it's Chappie.
Yeah,
He's-
I mean,
he's
yeah, he is the GOAT.
He's the go.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
this is what Davenport needed.
On God. Para. Trying to create some offensive pressure here. Denied. Gribble hitting it forward. Byra on this
Byra.
ball. Sibs trying to get it middle,
Needs to
and
kill
it
it.
is killed by Davenport.
Wow.
2-0 Davenport versus Michigan State.
Wow. I did not see this going. I'm not gonna lie. I did not see this going. I thought MSU would. yeah.
Crazy game.
Chappie.
Chappie, dude.
Chappie.
What, dude? Bro's playing out of his mind.
He actually is like
He's keeping up.
he is.
This
And-
is a very, very high
He
level
is.
lobby, and he is doing very well for himself.
Yeah, no, they're having like really good challenges and stuff, and meeting MSU like in the midfield. Yeah,
Dude,
he's surrounded.
I just can't believe Frankie Lapp is here right now, dude. It's so funny to me.
He's actually surrounded right now.
Yeah, all of the esports guys, very big fans of his work.
Oh, there's Miss St. Clair.
Yes, shout out Miss St. Clair.
Yeah.
She is our former esports coach.
Yes,
We've since
yes.
graduated, but love her support. Shout out Miss St.
He's like interviewing people.
Clair. I think he's doing like a TikTok live stream. Possible
Yeah.
shot by Byra here. It is denied by Michigan State.
Byra.
Knock, trying to keep the pressure up, gets demoed for his endeavors.
Nice.
Sibs looking for a midfield pass here, potentially to
Faking.
Knock, fake, and hits the
Hits it
ball.
instead.
Knock,
Knock.
looking to take control of this
got
ball
time.
off the sidewall.
Nice
Decent beat. Looking for a dunk, cannot quite find the dunk, and gets
Takes
a
their
boost,
boost,
for his offensive pressure here.
Dribble. Faking it for Sibs. Byra's a little awkward. Never mind. Para taking their boost, looking for the pass. No, shut down by Gribble. Good challenge. Chappie. Nice beat by Para. Sibs didn't expect that.
For sure.
Para trying to pinch mid. Oh, to Chappie. Oh, no. No. And they double commit.
Easy
That's
shot.
tragic. That's
Sibs.
tragic.
With the first lead that
Oh.
Michigan State is going to have all series, 1-0.
That's heartbreaking for Davenport.
Yeah.
That's
truly,
heartbreaking. Yeah.
Truly. They're going to want that one back.
Yep.
But, yeah, we'll see if Michigan State can pull off the reverse sweep in this series.
Fun fact, again, Chappie's first goal on land was against us. So that would have been his second goal on land ever.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah. Knock looking for a solo play. 1v3.
Gribble just
Gribble.
looking for the boost here.
Solo
Gets a
play, good
solid,
catch.
solid catch.
Kind of loses
Flip
control.
reset, yep.
It's fine.
Sibs gets a solid
Byra.
demo, but Knock overcommits a little bit, but he's able to get back just in time. Flicks it over two. Could be a solo play opportunity. Chep is in the backfield, but Byra gets a very, very nice double
shot.
tap. Shot by Gribble. It is denied by Davenport.
Knock looking for a reset. Double, mid, close. Sibs, par is a little awkward. Gribble, passing it back a little bit. I like that. I like pass backs, or back passes, however you say them.
Yeah, Relic is a back pass warrior.
They're-
Even when
dude.
there is no player of his back, it is just a solo play.
I just take control of it to my backward, yeah.
But it's not really a
Oh,
pass.
wait,
Oh
is that
my
open?
gosh, is that
Oh,
oh,
no, I thought that was
Gribble
open.
is there to deny the pass.
Davenport pushing back. Thought an MSU player would be there. They weren't. Sibs.
Sibs
leaving
called
that
off
for
by Gribble here.
Knock is up. Passing it to Gribble.
Can't quite find the pass.
Dang. Sibs shot. Oh, what a pinch. That's not in. Para, mid, 2 Sibs. Definitely didn't want that. Gribble should have a free shot. Good save from Byra.
Yeah, 100%.
Sibs, good challenge. Shutting down Para's clear. Or solo play attempt. Chappie waiting on Gribble. Gribble trying to pass it. Missed the ball. Byra challenging Knock. Chappie missing or faking? I don't know. Because
Yeah, no, I like to
That
think that
was
was
better.
actually a fake
that was better to
for
miss
his
that,
teammates.
so,
His
yeah.
presence on the ball is absolutely just terrifying. So if he is on it and he whiffs, then it's going to really mess up the MSU players. So, yeah, solid play by Chappie there. Gribble hits it upfield.
Is that the bronze decal? Or is that
That,
GC?
that is the Ford Bronco.
I think that's the bronze. I can't tell if it's red or brown. Or like you know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, copper. It's not bronze. Wait. It
It's definitely bronze.
It is bronze.
Gang, do you play this game?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit now. Yeah. Anyways.
Byro looking to play a little bit of defense here. Gribble on the defensive. Decides to rotate
Oh,
and is
Gribble and
rotating right into Sibs.
pumping each other.
Yep.
Byra. Team control.
For a little solo play here. Knock. Full pass midfield. Grabs the boost. Tries to beat Byra, but Byra is there to
Para
intercept.
jumps. Should be.
Sibs.
Oh.
Possible
what a
shot denied by the crossbar / post.
Gribble. Davenport's awkward. Good save. Byra has a. Oh. That sounds
Knock
like an
gets beat
overtime
by
win.
Byra. Gribble passes
Sibs.
Sibs with the possible
Keyboard or mouse
solo
warrior.
opportunity. And the clock is going to wind down, and that
That's
is the first game for Michigan State in this
Oh.
best of 5 series.
Man.
In these semifinals, the winners semifinals.
If I'm being honest, best of 5, if I was up 2-0 and the opponents got the first game, I would immediately be thinking a reverse sweep. Like, that would immediately go in my mind.
Yeah, 100%.
That surely that's in Davenport's because I know they want to win this. Because I'm pretty sure MSU has been. I know they're at least like 2-0 against Davenport recently. So
Yeah, that's
Davenport
true.
definitely wants to win this game.
Definitely a grudge match for Davenport.
Oh yeah.
Can they secure it? Momentum is not on their side, however. And, yeah, we are going to see a Game 4 here. Michigan State looking to continue their journey to the reverse sweep, and Davenport looking to secure the series with Game 1.
Yep.
Can they do it?
Click H.
We will see.
H. Oh, does that automatically? Oh, fancy.
Very,
Okay.
very fancy. Knock looking to take possession of this. Fakes it. Lets Sibs take it. Knock there for the play again. Cut off by Gribble. Gribble grabbing the boost, looking for a little solo play opportunity off the ceiling, hits it around, but denied
Chappie looking for
by
the
Chappie.
knock, shot, net. Saved by Para.
Good demo by Knock there. Sibs looking for a midfield pass over to Knock, fakes it, goes
Backslips.
again.
Oh, shot.
Possible shot opportunity, but denied by the crossbar.
Gribble, reset. Or didn't get it. Sibs passing it mid, and then. All right.
Good for Sibs to be patient there, waiting for the ball to get off the cars of the Davenport squad. A little bit of mind games coming out of Sibs here,
Oh,
looking
what a
for a
pass.
midfield pass,
That
but
was a
could
good
not
pass.
find it. It was a great pass.
That was a good read by Byra.
Yeah, 100%. Gribble looking to take control of this ball, hits it off the sidewall, maybe to Sibs, looking for a midfield pass here,
Yeah.
does not quite find it because Para is there to
Challenge.
deny it.
Bump, nice. Byra, just trying to waste time. That should be not open. Okay.
Yeah, what a
Fine.
save from Para here.
Knock. Passing it back. Passing it back.
Hey. Hey. Sibs. A little bit of mind games coming out of him, looking to beat Byra here. Gets a solid 50. Met by Gribble. Gribble goes to the wall.
Definitely
Great
not the touch
50 by
Byra
Knock
wanted
there.
there.
Yeah, 100%. Gribble.
Oh. Byra should have this. Solo play. Good 50. Goes right to Gribble though.
Good control by Gribble here. Playing it sidewall. Trying to be patient.
I've
Fakes
noticed
the
Gribble's
muskie.
going for a lot of solo plays. Oh,
sure.
double from Knock.
Speaking
goes
of
in.
Gribble going for solo plays, he passes it right to Knockzilla.
It's a good play out of both of them. Good pass.
Yeah, great
Good
shot
double?
by Knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Michigan State leading Game 4 in this best-of-5 series. Can they reverse sweep?
Chappie trying to beat Knock to the ball. Virus to save it. Goes from his backward. Hits it to Gribble. Good 50, whoever challenged that. Oh, mid. Good good coverage from Byra. Knock just meeting up immediately. And the shot. Good save by Chappie.
Chappie is the GOAT, is the best player in this lobby.
Absolutely.
Para. Looking
Backward,
for a double tap.
shot.
Pass to Chappie and denied.
Byra should have a
By
free ball
MSU.
here. Gribble. It doesn't go. Okay.
Gribble looking for a pass mid. Denied.
Shot.
Very, very close shot from Sibs there. It just bangs right off the crossbar. We know we hear Homer Simpson in the background.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah, have you not seen the new update?
Oh, Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, fake from
almost a
Sibs.
crazy fake. No,
That
but
was almost
if you hit the post with the crossbar in Rocket League now, it's Homer Simpson saying "No."
Oh, you know that plugin from, I think it's Boxmod? It's like the crossbar?
Yes.
Like sounds, and it's like the pipes, like, clanking. Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff
The
is
metal
so
pipe.
funny.
Dude, my buddy made it the Taco Bell ring.
Oh, that one's so funny, too. Bro, when streamers play with that, that's so funny.
It's so good.
I will be honest, it gets old fast, but when it was first new, that was hilarious.
Yeah, 100%.
I remember there was a video that Rizzo uploaded like years ago, and every time he scored a goal, it would make like a massive fart noise. And I remember commenting because he used just like his normal goal explosion, and I remember commenting on it, and I said you should have used that nuclear explosion. It would have been so funny with the massive fart noise.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Um,
Like the atomic bomb or
yes,
whatever. Yeah.
yes. Absolutely blinds you.
Yeah.
All right, back into the series.
Gribble looking to take control of this ball, gets a flip reset, looking to fake out Davenport, has plenty of space. Sibs calls him off while Gribble gets boost.
Yeah, I think Davenport is a little shaken. You know,
Yeah, I
they're
do
not as
agree.
I don't know. MSU kind of every game they've held the majority of the offense. I think Davenport just had a few chances that they capitalized, especially last game. The open net miss, that was tragic from Chappie.
Yeah.
But yeah, MSU doing a good job doing solo plays and making Davenport awkward and holding them on their side. But Davenport's like answering really well with good challenges and cutoffs. They're reading MSU's passes and stuff, so it's pretty even. I mean, you can tell by the scoreline. Every game has been.
Within 1 point.
Has it been 1-0 every game?
Yeah, I think it has.
I think it has
actually.
been. Shot, Para. Oh, bottom right.
buries it with 16 seconds left in this game, and we are looking for a possible overtime. Great pass by Byra.
Yeah, great pass from Byra, and then Parra just absolutely
slots
slots it. Yeah.
Absolutely slots it.
Yeah.
What more can you say about that? 1-1. We will see what happens in this game 4.
Knock. Solo play misses. No one from Davenport is
Sib's looking for a double touch here. Cannot find it.
Byra, good beat. Oh, that was a huge bump.
Huge
They
bump.
could score
Possible
off of
solo
that.
opportunity, but the
that
demo
was a
from
huge
Parra.
demo. Yeah.
And Gribble's just going to kill it. We
OT.
are going to get OT, game 4.
Cinema, let's
Absolute cinema.
go. All right, Gribble, solo play.
Solo opportunity.
Off right to him. Basic air dribble, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Fun fact, teaming with Mr. Relic here, something he used to always say is, just all you need is a simple little air dribble.
It's true. All you need
It's
is
true.
an air dribble.
All you need.
It's
That's all
so
you
true.
need.
It's so true. All you need is an air dribble.
And that is going to be game 4 win by MSU, tying up the series and looking for a reverse sweep.
Yeah. Yeah. They did the hardest part.
They really did.
Yeah.
Now it is all up to see how they perform in this game 5.
These are really close games. Honestly, even if MSU reverse sweeps this, I still think Davenport played way better, or put up way better of a fight than I thought they would.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Totally agree. And we will see how they fare, if the nerves will get to them, if Michigan State can pull this off. It would be quite the feat. Reverse sweep in this upper bracket semifinal. Byra getting a touch forward. Knock there. Calling off everyone. Gribble looking for a solo play opportunity here. Just looking to play simple. Just air dribbling. Big whiff by Knock there. Sibs is last man. I love the ego challenge there. Knockzilla gets a huge demo for his endeavors with offense. Gribble looking for a shot. Cannot find it. Denied by Davenport.
Shot. Oh, he's got the reset. He's got the reset. What a save from Byra. They're still so awkward. Everyone on Davenport had 0 boost. We're almost close. Byra just picked up the big boost pad. That was huge. Para. Oh, wait, it's open. Never mind.
Sibs with awesome defense.
Shot.
Possible shot denied by Byra. Gribble up.
Para.
Knockzilla is third man left. He has
Shot,
to be
that's
careful.
open.
Possible shot opportunity,
yeah,
but
that was-
denied by Knock on the backboard. Knock looking to have a little solo play here. Fakes it low. Goes low. Shot top left, and
What
that
a
is
fake.
Sibs.
What a fake.
With
Who did
the
he fake?
crazy
I
shot.
think it was,
I thought that was
Chappie.
Knock.
Yeah, it was Chappie. And then just puts it
Top ends.
not bottom left. Top
Top left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chappie is the GOAT.
MSU's
But
on
even the
fire.
GOATs make mistakes.
True. Para takes control of the ball. Goes to the ceiling. Fakes it. Pass to Byra. Didn't get a touch on it. Chappie side flipping. Knock. 0 boost. Just trying to make a play. Faking that. Cribble. Double. Good save from Byra.
Para.
Para, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, Sibs looking for a little pass mid, cannot find it. Knockzilla with the commit to the ball. Gribble trying to keep this close, looking for a midfield pass. Sibs is there to
Sibs.
intercept it, but it is saved by
Great save.
Byra.
Yeah, great save. Byra's bailing them out on a lot of these saves.
Yeah, 100%. Great bump by Para there to keep the offensive pressure going. Sibs looking to take control of this ball. A little bit of chain dash, trying to keep momentum. Denied by Para. Knock looking for a pass
to
to
Gribble.
Gribble. Cannot find
Not
the
the
read.
touch you wanted.
Not the touch you wanted, indeed.
Para, 1v1. Decides to just throw it away.
Para looking for another pass. Denied by Gribble. Knock is going to take this ball. A little bit of a risky touch. Didn't exactly want that touch. Sibs is a little awkward in net. Looking for Knockzilla on the right wall. Cannot find him, though.
Para, 0 boost. Byra, putting it over. Cross.
Para looking for a touch. Gets a very, very
Mid.
solid touch, but it is met by Sibs. Sibs
Good
a
touch by
little
Sibs.
awkward there, but it goes straight to Gribble here. Gribble's looking for a little play here.
Good challenge from Para.
Great, great challenge by Para.
Good bump, it's open. Oh, I thought he bumped the guy in that.
Sibs is there to save the day.
Byra faking for Chappie.
Honestly,
Chappie
don't
hitting
mind
it
that play at
to
all.
knock. I don't either. Fake.
That would have been
That
nice.
was a smart fake.
Sibs,
Para 1v1 shot. Save from knock.
Gribble.
Stu Byra meeting Gribble on stream. Up on the wall. Knock with an outplay. Sibs. He can't get there. Byra bailing them out again with the squishy save.
Yeah, what a save by Byra there.
Everyone on
Chappie.
Davenport. 0 boost.
Yeah, 0 boost here. Opts to leave. Byra's going to try and get a touch on this ball. Gets a solid 50 with Gribble here. Looking for a midfield pass. Looking for a demo on Knock. Gets a demo on Sibs. A bump, rather. But Michigan State is able to survive the offensive onslaught by Davenport here. Gribble with a solid pitch. Met by Sibs. Possible midfield opportunity, but denied by Byra. Knock playing this in, trying to keep the offense going. Sibs looking for a midfield pass over to Knock. Hits it high, but Gribble has to play a solid third man here. He does not want this ball going into their net.
Yeah. All you need to do as MSU, just don't overcommit. Just don't give up a stupid goal, you know?
100%.
Just lock it down.
Keep the lead. Lock down defense. Nothing crazy. Just play simple Rocket League. Good rock.
Not even that. They can keep pressing. They've had Davenport on the back end the whole time. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah. If they keep playing like this, they're going to win the game for sure.
Yep. Great offensive pressure. Great transition for Knoxzilla there. Gribble looking to keep this close. Gets the flip reset. Gets another
Double
flip
reset.
reset. Tries to recover but cannot. Byra beats
Oh,
one.
oh, I
Knocked
thought
there.
that was it. Wait, it's
Sibs
shot.
needs to get a shot. Over to Gribble. Good pass. And they just have to kill this ball.
Dang. And that's it.
Not
Unless
quite. Byra.
Byra's got 0
Keep
boost.
this up.
Byra.
Knock
That's
is
down.
there to kill it. And that is
And
a
MSU
reverse sweep
gets a
by
reverse
Michigan
sweep.
State.
In the upper finals, I think. Because this to the grands, I think.
Yeah, and Michigan State advances to the grand final where they will meet whoever wins out in the lower bracket.
Yep.
And, yeah, great performance by the boys in green.
Yeah, that was a good showing out of both teams. Davenport, impressed me with how they played against MSUB with their sub, Byra's roommate, and MSU also just locking down Davenport on their side.
Yeah, 100%. I felt like both teams played very, very well, especially with Chappie being a sub. Great performance out of that kid. Hope to see him on more lands and maybe get more opportunities like that in the future. If he performs at this level, he seems like a pretty solid player.
He does look pretty good. Davenport, they looked pretty good for having, I think he's champ 1, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty awesome.
yeah, they just had good challenges and shut MSU down, but MSU still winning and reverse sweeping it,
Yeah,
as a matter of fact. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Great game.
Yep.
All right, and that will be it for Rocket League for today. And we are going to go on break. Not sure if there will be any games after this, but I will see you guys soon. Tune in today or tomorrow. It will be going on both days.
Yeah.
That. All right, and I think we are live and broadcasting.
Yes, I think so as well.
Can we get a double check on that just to make sure? Because our screen says otherwise. But we are going to get right into the match. Oh, there we go. And we're going to get into Michigan State versus Davenport. We saw. Did we see? I don't think we saw this last weekend, actually.
No, I
So,
don't think we saw them last weekend. I know that they played, I believe, a little bit earlier today,
yeah, we saw
correct?
a single matchup, which was on this very map. We saw
Mhm.
Michigan State take it away cleanly.
I think it
And
was 13 to 6.
that I believe that is accurate, and we're gonna go back into it. So Davenport looking for some redemption, just beating SVSU, a strong team on their end, but Michigan State knows that they are a very formidable team and are looking to close out for the night. Do want to go home. I will say that
Yeah,
they are very excited to go home.
they got a little a little over an hour drive back home, but they're gonna now leave around somewhere closer to 5:30, so you get that
Yeah,
little traffic rush. So
this bus ride is either gonna be really loud or really quiet, no in between. And I think we're getting a tech pause right
Oh.
away, which is a great sign.
we've gotten a lot of those.
They want to go to the 10-second mark, I believe, but that is fine. This is fine. Well, what can you do?
No, nothing much. But what are you expecting from this game, considering that Davenport and Michigan State played against each other on the same map today? Do you think it's gonna be similar outcomes, or do you think Davenport's kind of like knew what they did wrong, see what they can improve on?
Well, one thing is for sure, I believe they actually switched their comp ever so slightly. Usually they run the chamber with their comp, now running a deadlock, so we'll see how the difference in that is going to be. Spyro is disconnected and reconnected, so maybe having a little bit of connection issues.
Yeah, unfortunate, considering that we've kind of had a few of those lately
Yep,
today.
we've had some ups and downs within this tournament. Uh, but production, and everyone behind the scenes is trying their best. We've even had some celebrities walk through.
hmm
You know, yeah.
The
So
maker of Yacht Coin, if I'm not mistaken, was here. So
that
very
is
pretty
true.
notable figure.
And it looks like we're gonna get into it. So we'll see exactly how these teams start, and it looks like they're gonna run into each other very soon. And you see the shorty already coming out, and the prowler is going through, followed quickly behind. Is a logical who's able to pick up one, but two picks found for Davenport, who are gonna pressure Kirisudo, and he's gonna fall as well. Hiron trying to get a little aggressive, but he does have the spike. Has to be careful with this pressure. Gonna catch a timing, is gonna start running the other way. Slouch gonna have to try and stall for him. Throws a smoke so he can just TP away, and it's gonna be a breakaway. And it looks like a TP is going to be committed as well by the other Brimstone. Playing his time is Vortex. Trying to be very careful as Slouch. Trying to balance. Hiron gets the pick on Dog, and Slouch not able to win. Vortex trying to clutch up right here. And it's him versus Hiron trying to catch each other on the timing. I don't know if he realizes Hiron's managed to wall his way out. And Hiron able to land the shots, a bit of a whiff, but able to secure it at the end. And first round going to Michigan State.
Yeah, it kind of looked like was that Vortex or something yeah, he was like looking through, and as soon as he was panning his screen, his point of view, so was also Hiron. Like, he just barely missed each other. But no, really interesting that Michigan State was able to kind of like go past A site and go to B site. Like, typically you don't really see that. So really interesting play from Michigan State. It definitely is something to help them get that pistol round, because we know notoriously Michigan State does not win their pistol rounds. So
That is true. We're going to get into another round. You see Lemur with that outlaw. See if he's going to get active with it. You know he likes to try and find early value with it. And Kirisudo taking contact with a ghost on a main. Trying to see if they can find any early picks. He's going to try and catch a timing out of the smoke, but deciding against it and just sitting within it. And a big timing caught by Davenport as they decide to explore, be long. Not going to get anything, which is going to signal to the pressure of Davenport in A. And the sky is going to clear. It's going to be crossfires. 1-for-1 trade. But Kozin falls. Dog gets the right click. And I don't know how aware they are of the flank. Well, gonna find one. Hiron. Is he aware of the other? Timing. Hiron does fall. Slouch trying to just back away. The Rainaliers are broken. It's going to be a one-tap by Slouch, and Slouch sprays
Ooh.
down Spyro.
Very awesome. A little bit kind of a closer round than wanted for Michigan State, but Davenport played that very well, especially with the use of their pistols. Like Reina with that right click in the smoke, playing close up. Oh, it looks like we're getting another pause.
Yep, tech pause from Kozin and Lemur DCs.
Huh. Really interesting. Really kind of.
Oh, a lot of people are disconnecting. It looks like we're having
Well, yeah, it
some
looks like
sort of
Karen
issue.
was at 52 ping.
Dog also
We're at
disconnects.
37. Man, the ping is just getting really crappy over here, which is kind of interesting because I feel like we've lost a lot of people since the start of the series this morning. So you're really unfortunate. About 4 DCs.
Well, maybe some internet issues. You see some with exceptionally high ping compared to everyone else. 3752 from Lemur and Hiron. I think it's very similarly shared in Davenport's side. So definitely something that hopefully will get fixed as they start reconnecting Lemur and Kozin on their way back.
Yeah, really quite unfortunate.
Yep. And we're just seeing the last few players reconnect. Hopefully it does mean that they will be fine going forward. And just waiting on the confirmation message that everything is okay. And another disconnect reconnect coming in.
Huh.
But it looks like the pings are all stabilizing,
Yep,
and it looks like
combined
we're going to hear
guns.
just more readies, and the match is going to get back on.
That's what we like to see.
Yep, and Lemur able to bonus an outlaw, but we do have 2 sheriffs on Michigan State's side. Meanwhile, 5 vandals on the opposition. So we'll have to see the value that outlaw can get when full shields are mostly all bought. It's going to be 5 towards A. Dog trying to get a little aggressive with that leer, but not going to get anything. Spy Pro just trying to stall at long. Logical beating the timing on the C's is going to get his ult, and Kirsudo finds one. Lemur finds a second. And now under duress is Spyro. Just trying to hold elbow control, not trying to let anyone else funnel through as Michigan State takes the rest of the site. Spike is planted. And site control is so strong by Michigan State as they establish all their post-plant positions. And now forces to swing through a smoke. Davenport instead looking like they want to save. They do not want to challenge Michigan State on this economy. And they're just going to try and save all 3 rifles. And a big round for Michigan State with it. But maybe instead deciding to go forward instead of away.
Yeah, Michigan State wants this. They don't want them to save their guns.
And Vortex might start hearing the footsteps. The sprays through the smoke, doing some damage, and he's gonna find one on Kirsudo. And looking for more as Lemur falls as well.
Maybe unfortunate for Michigan State to push up there. But something that I've noticed was I feel like Davenport kind of was a little lost there. Like they were pushing B site and we saw the Rana fall, just kind of like not really knowing where to look. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like Michigan State has a very strong attacking side with the use of their util. I also kind of felt like it's hard for Fade, to have so much You know what I mean? Like on long, I feel like they were like the util wasn't being like utilized well enough because it was just like it didn't really slow him down, unfortunately.
Definitely, and we're going to see a lot of pressure coming in towards the A site, but Michigan State spraying the back and actually getting even more value as Illogical starts walking his way through, finds one. The Seekers are going to spot two more, and Illogical just wants blood as he
Oh my
backstabs
gosh.
Dog. Keep going for more,
Ooh.
but finally shut down. On the opposite side is
Ooh.
Spyro, able to find two. Not much more. Slouch shuts it down. Now 1v2, but both Michigan State players are so spread out. Slouch ready for the timing, and he takes out Vortex in fourth round going to MSU.
Yeah, really great kills from Davenport though. Like, especially we weren't able to see too much because we were looking at a lot of the action on A site, but I believe that was Spyro able to get 2 kills with the other player on site getting one. So also, yeah, I mean, Michigan State's playing super aggressive. I mean, we saw Logical just like double satchel and then just go right in from behind on U-Haul. I mean, that's kind of that's very aggressive. You know what I mean? But
And now we're going to see the setup coming in. A little bit more aggression towards this bath control. And you see a low jiggle peak coming out for B Hookah. Trying to get early information. They want to know what Michigan State wants to know. But Michigan State is so spread out, playing it so patiently as they slowly work the map. You see a Logical running up, gets caught by the Seekers, but still just going to carefully clear the space. And Kirsuda trying to catch a timing on his lurk, just playing patiently in this corner. And Michigan State outside of B Long, ready to explode out. All being set up. This is, and the
ooh.
showstopper able to get one. Lemur with the op also finding one as well, and site is going to be completely taken. And looks like Michigan State wants to take elbow control as well. They're getting greedy. As the last three players in Davenport trying to flood out, the flashes are being invested, but Slouch finds one, and they are noticing all this pressure as Slouch finds a second. And they're just going to try and hunt this guy down. 360, Illogical with
Oh
the
my gosh.
flawless.
Man, just kind of like a Michigan State's just super quick on his site, just shoots down anyone they see in their way and then gets bombed down. That's kind of like the strat I'm seeing from them. Not really too much logic, just run and gun, you know what I mean?
Well, it might just be illogical.
Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah, looks like Slouch is on top right now, 7-1 with a logical following 6-3.
Yep, a lot of ultimates online for Davenport. Hopefully they can make something happen with that.
Yeah,
It is
for
going to be a
sure.
must-win round between the economy and the ultra economy. And we're going to see exploration coming in from the extremity B long as they walk down. But Hiron holding, so is Illogical. They're getting ready for this pressure, but it's too much. And Slouch trying to recover it. Getting one, not more. And now 3v4. And just a slow take from both sides as they're just playing patiently. They know both teams have pressure and both might make mistakes. Davenport down 5 rounds. Michigan State down a number. Who is going to make the first mistake? Fat Smoke outside B, but unaware of the control that Davenport has. And there might be a little bit of an expectation in this A site hit as they try and sneak behind this Viper's wall and into Lamps. Darling, ready for this timing by Kirisudo. Is going to catch one, and that also might be a warning sign as Vortex finds Slouch, and last one, Lemur. Stuck on site, grab netted, 12 seconds remaining. Has Spike, but it's just going to be swung by multiple players by Davenport, taking the round for
Yeah.
them.
Great job, Davenport. Definitely what changed the round was those first 2 kills right at the start from, I believe it was Heron and Illogical. That flash and the shoot like worked really well because most of the time when you flash long, you don't really flash that deep, nor do you play and like push that deep. You know what I mean? Most of the time it's that flash for info. You wait for the other team to come up and then you flash again, right? But yeah, they deep flashed and then they just went for it and they got it. So very interesting for them. Definitely helped them, win that round. Also, something that I just realized is that Davenport has a Reyna.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they
that
were
does.
actually pretty. I believe they were the ones who ran Reyna. I don't know why, but
Kind of a really uncommon duelist you see nowadays.
yep. Well, you see Vito popping his ultimate, but Slouch is going to fall early. But Lemur just tanking
Oh,
the Deadlock ultimate before falling to shot by Dog. Who now both sides are just playing time. Kirisudo finds Dog. Logical gets Vortex, and now 2v3. One player is so late, the other one just trying to survive. And Kirisudo getting ready for the contact, sees the jump spot, and it's just going to play time with the spike. On the other side of the map is Spy Pro, a Spyro Pro who's trying to figure his way on site through CT, taking contact, winning one. Kirisudo wins his 2v1. Logical is just purely unknown. He's going to get spotted out by the Fade Haunt, but it doesn't matter as Logical is just aim diff.
yeah, that was great. Something I think the Reyna might be the highest rank on Davenport's team, which
There is a chance.
I saw that on Mortal Buddy. So maybe that they're just putting him on Reyna, so get those kills, kind of be super aggressive.
Yep, but it does also make you wonder with two more brawl-focused duelists within Yoru and Reina. Is that a struggle for their entry? Could that be something that they should worry about?
Yeah, especially because the only flash that they really have is Reyna, or besides Yoru, but you know what I mean. There's not a lot of like really entry level stuff. Or
I'm going to see
entry
a lot of
side.
fast pressure coming in on B site long. Michigan State trying to just push through the pressure, and Davenport having weak buys
Oh,
is going to fall between Hiron and Illogical's grenade, and now Sight being executed is going to force one player back, but Dog is going to fall to Slouch. And Kozin trying to get a flank. Going to find another.
ooh,
3 picks for
it's a
him.
glat there.
And Illogical going in with the shorty, finds the iPad out. Now 2v1. Kozin finds Hiron 1v1. Sweets for
Oh,
smoke.
but
And it's a
oh
one
my
for one
gosh.
trade. But since Spike was down, I believe that was MSU's round.
Yeah, wow. Oh my goodness. It's like he wanted that ace, but like going forward to kill Rays got him that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know how I'd be feeling right now if I was Davenport, or at least, the Yoru, because like, yeah, you got an ace, but you also didn't win the round, so.
Neither feel good for either team as you let all 5 players die. You did win the round, but not in the term that you would expectively
Yeah.
like. So, but for Michigan State, they have the economy to manage it. And they're going to start working their way back towards this B site. Sky Trailblazers are just clearing out literally everything. Now Michigan State just pausing, waiting for a mistake. The Seekers are going to find both players on site. And it's going to be Rays following up, finding one on Spy Pro. And Darling gets a backstab on Hiron, or on a logical, but Hiron is the one who's able to trade. Now last 3 players trying to all go through CT and maybe elbow. Gozer tries to flash and swing with it, but unable to, as Hiron able to come in and help, and last 2 players trying to flood site. Taking their time. And the smoke goes down, but Michigan State tries to push through, unable to. Last player remaining is Vortex, and he is going to get collapsed upon.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate for Davenport, but they still have a lot of ults left. I believe the last time we commented on how many ults they had all but Brim. So, yeah, with Michigan State having their Brim ult, Slouch and Illogical having very good games, 12-4 and 12-6, double them out, but right below Illogical. But Yeah, Michigan State's really, really doing good.
Definitely Michigan State. I mean, yeah, they're feeling not bad. Their economy is still on their side. They still have some old economy. A weak bye by Davenport, but with Stingers and Sheriffs, definitely something that can still threaten Michigan State. You see some aggro, but Michigan State shuts it down early, finding 2 early kills, and Davenport now feeling the pressure of the round. And it looks like Lemur about
Let's
to
come face to face
get
with Stinger.
value
Oh,
out of it as they clear out A site with a great pick.
I was nervous that Reyna was going to be able to just, especially with that close range Stinger. Close range Stinger is diabolical.
It is such a strong weapon because of how fast it shoots, but they gotta be careful of Darling and her flank timing.
Oh yeah, I guess Michigan State's comp doesn't have anything, watching, flank.
Instead, it relies on the players being aware, and I'd say that's some awareness. Have to be careful of Vortex. I don't think that flash scanned anything, and Illogical is going to swing with a shorty. Finds one. Last player in heaven. Only a Stinger retaining, and a flawless round for Michigan State. And looking very, very strong. They are making good reads on Davenport and what their activities they want to do are.
Yeah, they don't hear anybody else, kind of A site, A main, so they're like, oh, they're probably flanking us, and then even though, like I said, they don't have anything watching it, they just know maybe I should molly this, or I should check, or we should keep an eye on this.
Yep.
But Viper has their ult, very, very likely that they might, do that, especially because Brim doesn't have his ult, so they don't have really any counter besides the Yoru.
We're gonna the Sky Prowler is gonna clear most of lamps, and it's going to be Illogical trying to clear the rest. But Kozin finds Kirisudo, and Slouch finding Vortex as well. Hiron gets 2,
Ooh, that was a collat right there.
and the last 2 players remaining both late. 3v4, not looking good. And Illogical might want blood. Sees through the paranoia just enough with the shorty, but Spy Pro finding value, and it is going to be an 10th round for Michigan State,
Wow.
looking like they want to repeat the last occurrence on this map with Davenport. I believe they ended 11-1.
Yeah.
Is that 11-1 or 10? No, I believe it's
No,
10-2.
I thought they won against the first time they played against Davenport. It was just one game and they ended at 12-6. I think that was their first game here.
13-6.
13-6, 13-6. Yes,
I
correct.
can't remember.
There's
It's been a long
yeah.
day. We've seen a lot of games.
We haven't been able to cast very many, but
We've been watching on our own.
yeah. Michigan State has 3 really valuable ults this.
And you
Wow.
saw the pressure, so did Kozin as he decided to back away. Omnit gonna scan out Illogical and just surviving. You guys don't hear it, but in the background he was screaming for help. But Michigan State gonna try and get the spike down. We are gonna see the old
3 ults come out here for Michigan State.
Michigan State trying to secure a round, but Kozin with the judge able to find 2. Third by Vortex blind. Last 2 players remaining, Lemur and Slouch trying to fight their way through. Spike being stuck. Not looking good. The Molly might just be a little late. And it is
Wow.
10-2. Have to end it.
I was kind of surprised so many ults were coming out, and then I did just realize, this is the last round, so they probably
good
do
time
want
to
to
use
use
it.
that. Yeah. But, yeah, Michigan State really not able to get anybody that round, so.
Yep. And a strong last round by Davenport. Collapsing on them. Heroics all round.
But, 10-2 is 10-2. Last week at the tournament, the I could never.
Pantheon?
Yeah, Pantheon. Michigan State was 10-2 to Siena Heights, and Siena Heights brought it back almost
It is always
12,
possible
11
to
and
win it.
13. So
Slouch with 16 and 5.
what a great
Kozin
KD.
12 and 10. Both player teams have some shooters, but Michigan State as a team just shooting a little bit better.
Yeah.
And you see how slow Davenport want to start this, trying to see if they can bait out any pressure. But quickly speeding up. Lemur gonna take pressure. Kirisudo trying to stall behind the push in long with his molly. Wall does go up, and it is going to be slow contact from Davenport as he walked the way up those angles. But have to worry about if there's someone trying to lurk through. And Lemur trying to just hold the line, daring someone to peek him, daring someone to challenge his shot. But it looks like Davenport playing very disciplined, very slow. Trying to guarantee this round. They're going to group up towards B side. They plan next second, but it is the weak side. As Lemur just going to try and stall out using
Oh.
his util along with the mixture of Kirisudo's. One falls for Michigan State, but three fall for Davenport, and it's just going to be a
Wow.
cleanup from Slouch on site along with Kirisudo. And that combo just wins those fights, navigating it perfectly.
Yeah, that was great. Also, something that I didn't realize is Michigan State bought a lot of sheriffs that round. Kind of like, I don't know, they were playing really aggressive, just wanting those kills. You know, you don't really typically see like a four-man buy with sheriffs. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
Sheriff's not too conventional on that second round, considering you want to have better guns. But I think Michigan State also just feel, or on pistol rounds, playing it safe with ghosts and util is often what teams do. But confidence is also key, and if you think you can hit either one headshot or two body shots, it just does so much better. Slouch getting an opening pick on Kozin. Illogical with the judge trying to take contact, trying to back away, not going to get able to get out. And they're going to try and TP over to the opposite side. Now Kirisudo trying to hold the line. He has a Guardian and has a Molly. And Stall is going to just
Ooh.
go the way of MSU. Molly and Crossfire is just ringing out the last Davenport players. Excuse me. And Vortex, last one remaining, taking some pot shots, but receiving some as well. Trying to hold the line, trying to get any other value. Jiggling on Slouch, finds one, trying to find some more. Swings wide, finds a second, but
Yeah.
Lemur with the Sheriff closes the round, and it is game point.
Yeah, very close around there, but something that, hasn't really worked all the time was that Viper Molly right below Huga. It was able to get just a few people just to, be able to vulnerable them and get easy kills right there. So
Yep.
definitely helps. And definitely is really unfortunate if you're on Davenport. It's like there's not really anything you can really do there. Like you jump and now you're like very like you're like two
You're,
shot.
you're one shot to a Guardian body
Yeah.
shot at that point.
It's really kind of unfortunate. Just as long as you see them, you don't even have to hit their head. Like you're pretty much gone. So.
And we're going to see a lot of pressure coming out as Illogical is judged not as great as,
Ooh.
but is going to find two regardless. But two on the other side, and it's going to be three picks going the way for Davenport, and only two for Michigan State.
Really
Sight's going to
quick.
be exec quickly. Now it's up to Lemur and Kirisudo on the one on the flank, one holding main, or CT. One pick for Lemur with the Outlaw trying to find a bit more. And it looks like the pressure coming in. CT is going to go one for Kirisudo, trying to find the other, and it's good. And it's going to be
Wow.
MSU on map one. A huge first round for Michigan State, looking to close out quickly. Once again,
Yeah.
everyone on our end is tired. We had to wake up very early for the bus ride, an hour drive. So I think everyone's ready to go home. Comic-Con does look fun, but
It's open for this whole weekend, so
definitely. And we will be back tomorrow. And you see Michigan State
just
eager
spamming
to
that
go
R.
back in.
Yeah, and I mean they're probably also a little tired because they played bind almost like 4 times today. Like they played it
It
so
seems to be their
much.
current comfort pick.
Yeah.
They have looked a lot better as things have gone off. Oh, and here is some other news for Michigan State. A 7'1" center, Ethan Taylor, top 25 recruit, has committed to Michigan State.
Oh yeah.
So for your Spartans in the chat, That is some interesting news too. The basketball program committing a 7'1" center, and with Carson Cooper and uh, Kohler both being seniors, this will be great news for the future of our program. But this is esports, so we are going to wait for these teams to get ready for map 2, and then we shall be back. I will leave the scoreboard up, and we'll be back momentarily. And we are back. We are going into map 2, which is going to be Corrode. We're going to see what comps they bring out. Lemur going back on that Waylay, originally on the Yoru, if you
Well,
haven't seen
yeah.
before. But after realizing that Lemur needs to just go kill more, they put him on Waylay so he could just explore and fight.
Yeah, I believe that was a logical on the roll originally, but
It was.
yeah, good switch
And
there.
it did work out in the grand finals where they took the map pick of Ohio State. That was their undisputed map pick as well. So definitely something of a strong suit. Premier V25, or version 25, I think, uh, version 5. They were that was Premier Champion going to Lemur and his Pugs squad. So you see him with that banner on as well. A little interesting title for him and some of his friends that are all like Radiant players.
Yeah.
Listen, when
It'd be
you're,
cool to have friends like that.
yeah, I mean, when you're Radiant, it's like, I mean, celebrity, that's just the guy next door. That's just the guy I queue with every now and
Oh
then, you
yeah,
know.
no.
But we are going to get right in. You see the chamber back. You see the Chaos fade, interestingly enough, by Davenport.
Yeah, interesting comments from Davenport, I feel like.
And we're going to see Fast Take a logic or Lemur going in. Not illogical. I'm so used to him on Dash, but still hitting beautiful shots either or really works out. Apparently, Lemur, one of his top picks is actually the Waylay. So this is a comfort pick for him. A logical going in on the Jet, which also happens to be his comfort pick of choice.
Yeah, of course. We've talked about that before.
And now
Logical as
last
this
two
jet.
players. Contact being made by Slouch, able to win the first. Swung by a Lemur for the trade, and that is 4 players remaining for MSU on the first round. Yeah, and going back, yeah, comfort picks going all around between Lemur and Illogical. Both of them play on the cover picks. Jet maybe not the best agent right now.
No,
Mediocre
but
duelist compared to the rest. But
yeah,
if you're so comfortable on the agent, it does not matter.
exactly. Especially when both of your duelists, your two people who are entering site for you and like taking the first fights, both of them are comfortable. Like really, that's all that truly matters.
Yep. And with the double dive, it really does feel like pain for those trying to hold onto a site as two cracked individuals go flying. Kirisudo finds Dog with the ghost on the lurk, but Illogical
Oh,
and Kirisudo fall to classics.
unfortunate with the logical with the judge there.
And 3v4 now, not the best situation going on as Vortex goes out with the classic, but it's going to be shut down between Lemur and Slouch, and last player remaining, Spyro. Gonna get shut
Oh.
down real quick.
Yeah, I got a little scared there with Kirisudo and Illogical falling, especially with those guns that they had, but their team was able to clutch up, which is important. Now 2-0, probably a good, like a better chance for Davenport to win considering that Michigan State lost 2 guns, but it looks like they're gonna
Michigan
buy
State is gonna
here.
force through one of them.
Yeah, they.
And we got 3 Vandals online, a Bulldog and a Spectre. It looks like they want to win early.
Yeah.
I think they are feeling the Michigan State team, but all 3 teams along with the staff all went out for all-you-can-eat sushi. I think the food coma is starting to
Oh
line in.
yeah, the food coma, the
I mean, it's hitting us.
tiredness. Oh, it's it's hitting us.
But we are still going to compete, and it looks like 2 players from Michigan State are going to go down early. A Logical and Lemur falling, big losses. And the last 3 players are going to try and flood out as Kirisudo tries to hold the line behind him. But just being conceded into this spot, nowhere to go. It feels like a Fortnite you're getting full boxed. And now Michigan State kind of questioning where do they go without their star duelists. And Darling might miss his timing as the 2 players of Michigan State on site. No, double checking. But it's bad timings. And Slouch trying to get one of his own in mid, finds Vortex but can't find Spyro. And a first round for Davenport.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate for Michigan State because we just commented that they bought there, and you know, 3 of them won't be able to buy a Vandal, but still, or Sloucher, which is, top of the leaderboard right now. Oh, it looks like he's buying a Vandal. Illogical is just gonna go with the pistol. Or a Bucky, okay.
We know he likes to get the Bucky online every now
Yeah.
and then. He does have a habit of getting shotguns. But running into Darling with his TP aggressive, gonna try and avoid the Prowler, but not coming. Maybe not ready fully. The trip is there. Playing right outside his TP as a Dog picks off Lemur trying to dash in.
Ooh.
Darling repositioning into elbow as Kirisudo finds a pick on Vortex, and Hiron getting a perfect one-tap on Darling before falling to Dog. 3v3. You see Illogical in with a shotgun.
Oh,
Finds
almost
one,
able to
almost finds a
Dog.
second. And now last 2 players
Oh
from each
wait,
team.
Dog I think is on 1 HP.
He is on, let's actually go to it. 1 HP!
Oh my gosh.
149. You know for a fact that Illogical is going to be talking about that in
Oh
chat.
yeah, he's like.
It doesn't matter what the whole team is doing. He's going to be complaining. But I think Kirisudo hears the Jet walking around mid. Might try and catch a timing. Dog so low and is going to get killed at 1 tap anyways. Doesn't matter what health he was.
Yeah.
But now
Still a great
Spyro
shot.
trying to walk through elbow, trying to catch a timing himself. 1v2, both players stacked up towards a link. They know, or at least have a rough idea where he is. Breaks the eye, which is going to signal a little bit of information. Slouch holding his position while the other wraps around. Slouch
Oh.
falls. The turnaround by
Oh.
Kirisudo. Better aim.
Yeah, and also just Kirisudo, that was really smart play. Like, that Spyro knew that there was going to be players there, and he just timed it perfectly where he can get behind him. And like you saw right there, he turned around knowing that he was there, but just not fast enough. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Great play from Michigan State, but also great awareness from Davenport.
Yeah, just turning around right there. I probably wanted. He was like, oh shoot, he's not there. He's gonna be behind me.
Yep. And now Michigan State trying to extend their lead, looking to exchange some weapons. Illogical trading for a gun of his own. And Lemur just going to try and W key through mid. And there is Dog going out early. So is Kirisudo finding one on Kozin, top mid. And now all 5 Michigan State players just flooding around through mid, trying to take space. Spyro with the Odin, trying to see if he can line something up. Playing a little bit of an off angle, but is going to be spotted by the Prowler, and only a 1-for-1 as Lemur falls. Logical gets the trade. Now last 2 players maybe questioning if they should save, and it's looking just like that. And Michigan State looking to take an early win, and now we just got to wait the 35 seconds the spike takes to explode. 41 seconds, including the round 6-second ending. But yeah, Michigan State looking aggressive. They've been exploring that mid site that they have been so far since last weekend during the Pantheon tournament. So Michigan State just continuing that kind of comfortability that they've been looking for, and it has been working for them very well. And you see them starting to explore. Vortex might be in a bit of trouble as Hiron jump spots, knife out.
Gets a lot of damage done right there.
And he's just going to spam through the wall, but Vortex gets a counter spam. He's just going to try and tuck away. He's trying to run. He's trying to hide.
Save that phantom.
And he is going to survive. And 3 guns retained by MSU instead of 4.
Kind of unfortunate for Heron right there. Kind of not very smart. Look at his eco right now. Doesn't really look like
I don't think he believed that wall was wall bangable by medium-sized bullets.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And also just like he jump peek and yeah, it didn't
took
really
a bit of
work
damage.
out, yeah.
Tried to tuck in wall bang and then got counter spammed. But half buy coming in from Davenport. Some able to purchase, some not. We'll see exactly what they do, and it looks like Dog is going to pop the Blade Storm, but on the wrong side of the map as Michigan State looking to speed on to B site. The only player contesting backs away from tower, and Lemur all the way up. I don't know if Davenport is fully aware of it. Finds one, not able to find the other, but there is one more there to be a hero. And Slouch going to try and fake a TP, a swing out wide, and it's Hiron who's able to clean up both. And now Darling trying to play as many kills as he can, trying to clutch up, but it is too much for him as Slouch is too cold.
Man, that TP was really smart from Michigan State there. You could hear Davenport think, oh shoot, now they're both ground level, let's go right. And there he was. It just, yeah, it worked out great for them. What a smart Omen play.
They looked at Hiron expecting 2 people to be there. Hiron managed to kill both of them anyway. So
yeah, but still, it just like
worked out in the end.
Yeah.
And now we gotta see who can do what. We're gonna see Darling pull out the tour de force. We'll see how much value that can bring. But again, on the wrong side of the map, Spyro able to stall out with an ultimate of his own. But if contacting, Lemur just falls, 30 HP. Illogical running in to get the trade, trying to find more value as a pop flash by Kozin.
Oh, able to get the shorty kill right there. Really risky from Illogical, but hey, that's just kind of who he is.
And you see the slow walk up from the Michigan State players trying to clear out tower. It's going to be Slouch missing some shots. And Steel Garden is going to be invested to clear up these big guns. Now Dog all alone, able to find 1, 2 more remaining. Kirisudo and Hiron trying to play off each other, and it is going to be successful for Hiron to get his 1. And 6-1 for MSU. And Jimothy Johnson in chat claiming that he taught Slouch the fake TP stuff in skirmishes.
Yeah. All right, let's go, Jimothy Johnson.
I mean, I have a feeling that Slouch will renounce that, but
hey,
well, who knows? Who knows?
Take
it up
Jimothy
with
Johnson's
him.
always in the stream. He's always watching, so.
True. He won't. Well, we are going to see some mid aggression coming through. You see 5-man through mid. Dog going to try and take all this contact. With only a stinger,
Oh
he's able to get
no!
one. Kirisuto finds Darling, however, paranoid on Dog. He's just trying to run away. Able to escape, but plan's going to go down onside. Hiren, one away from his ultimate. But the pinch coming in from behind as well. Dog trying to get a timing. Able to get one on Kirisuto. Looking for more. Not able to get it. But Vortex able to find Hiren. Spike tapped. Lemur trying to close out. Not able to get it. Last player remaining is Slouch. Has a little bit of a timing, but maybe not as good as he thought as Kozin sprays through the smoke. And a second round for Davenport.
Yeah.
Interesting round indeed. I don't know half of what happened.
No, neither do I. It was kind of very like fast paced.
Yeah, people just kind of swung. Some won, some lost. But it looks like Davenport came out on top, I guess, somehow.
Yeah. Go Davenport.
Yep. And now Michigan State looking just to keep doing what they've been doing, which is explore mid and win those fights down through mid. And I mean, I'd say it's an effective strategy.
Yeah, I think so too. Works out well. And also, I feel like Michigan State's been doing really well. If like they lose somebody really early, that they work and get that trade.
Yep. Lemur going to explore through a smoke and is going to win his 1v1 against Vortex. Now looking to go through elbow. Contact being taken, but just TPing away his Darling, and he is just going to get util dumped. Dog trying to save his teammate, but not going to be able to as Lemur finds a pick on Darling. A spray through a smoke finds Lemur, but 1-for-1 trade there. Now Kozin, revealed by a Prowler, is going to have to back away and just try and play his life, waiting for his teammate to come save him. But so far away, this is going to establish Michigan State with super strong post-plant positions. And Kozin just trying to be a distraction, but with 4 players remaining, they can afford to be slightly distracted. And nothing being given to Davenport, nowhere to go as Hiren gets a spray through a smoke. Timing might have been caught by Spyro, but now all 3 aware of exactly where he is. And just waiting for him to swing, and Hiren gets the clean head shot to take the round for MSU.
Nice.
Definitely. Michigan State looking very good through that mid-contact. They
Yeah.
keep winning their fights, and it's being
It's
pioneered
working.
by that double duelist. Even if one does get a little too aggressive and maybe taken out, they have another who can manage to do just enough as well.
Completely agree. Yeah, it's kind of tell, even though Davenport's on defense, just still only having that one duelist and just that one person who's supposed to be like taking the fights, initiating the fights, I should say.
And we're going to see a lot of contact outside B, but Spyro trying to stall with his ultimate, but is just illogical with a beautiful flick.
I feel
To
like I
stop
could hear
any
him
of it.
behind me say, "Oh my God, did you hear that?"
I do believe so. But Lemur tries to get aggressive and gets punished for it. Illogical
Yeah,
trying not to get too distracted as pressure coming towards his direction feels not enough.
Oh,
And now
no.
Hiren all alone as the rest of the teammates fall around him.
Very doable.
Just
1v2.
waiting for someone to drop, but it might just be too much. No one looking for the other. Hiren just not able to get it. Vortex closes the round, and Davenport with
So
the third.
close.
And Jimothy Johnson claiming that Slouch uses his rank to prepare for these lopsided matches. Are we getting
Oh.
allegations of thrown comp games though? Is that what he's claiming?
I don't know. Don't know what to think about this.
Interesting. Are we calling Slouch a rank
I throw them.
rank thrower? Oh, other way
Oh.
around, I guess.
We won't tell Slouch. Don't worry.
Oh, we will. We got a long bus ride. Something's gonna come
Well,
up.
I'm not going on the bus, so.
True.
Don't worry, Jimothy.
I will
your
snitch.
Your secret's safe with me. Oh,
And more
okay.
contact coming towards B site.
Just
And
kidding.
Spyro trying to survive, but stuck in a corner. So much utility thrown at him, and Illogical
jeez.
just sprays through a box to
Doesn't
find
even know
him.
what to do.
There is nothing to do. That is literally all the utility on one man. site being taken, but they want more, trying to flood out through elbow. Kozin finds one, but and Dog finds
Oh.
Kirisudo. Slouch trying to survive, trying to win some fights, not
Oh,
able to
yeah.
escape, and now
Left with Baron
Hiron all
again.
alone again. And not enough. Davenport finds a third,
Yeah.
trying to claw their way around. This is going to be their fourth round, going into the final final round of this map. Davenport trying to claw into a map 3. Michigan State trying to keep the flawless streak of their Valorant team alive. And I believe that would mean Michigan State as a whole would be undefeated within the first day.
Yeah, I think so as well. If this, they're able to close out this.
Yep, Michigan State not losing a single game in Valorant, Rocket League, or Smash thus far.
Wow, really?
So completely
Kind
undefeated
of a sweep.
as of now, and Michigan State looking to hopefully complete that and then close the night so they can actually get some sleep and get some food. Because, well, maybe not some food. I think they're good on that.
We all ate a lot, but there was a lot of food being eaten at this all-you-can-eat
And
sushi.
you see Lemur going through fast again. Only a Bucky in hand, but maybe all he needs. Wait for his team to regroup with him. And Darling, the one who has to worry. Logical, trying to flood through, takes a headshot by a sheriff, but survives regardless. And Kirisudo gonna find 2 to clear out the site. The last 3 players remaining, all grouping up out CT. Post-plan positionings are trying to be found. Kirisudo is gonna pop the Steel Garden to push these Davenport players back and just keep forcing him back. Kirisudo gets 2 more
4K.
with the spam.
Oh my god.
Pyro finally gets the counter spam, but it doesn't matter. 16 HP, almost got an ace with
Yeah.
just spraying. And it's just too much. They're just going to keep spraying through that smoke, and it's going to be the last round going to MSU of the half. So now Davenport fighting for their lives, got a attack side, and they have some util, but is that enough?
Yeah. Do you think this map is more attack or defensive sided?
I personally think it's attack sided given how the mid is and how easy it is to control, especially with how the barriers are placed, letting the attackers get into the A main position first and hold it. But it can be easily defense sided given the right utility, though with the Sentinel nerf, it just does not feel good anymore. So I would definitely say it's attacker sided, but to each their own. It depends on your preference within the map.
Yeah, completely get that.
And we're going to see a lot of A pressure, which is going to all be on Slouch trying to hold the line for himself. But Util being invested in some spray to try and chip. I don't think he landed
I
much
think
of
he got
anything.
a little bit off of Jet, but just a little bit.
And it's just going to be slow taking as Slouch and 2 others are going to keep going through, and it's just going to be a bloodbath. Last player remaining, the late lurk, Darling, 1 headhunter shot, trying to see if he can find 3 kills and securing this pistol round, a much needed one at that. Logical, holding the off angle, and it's just going to be so strong as
Kind
all
of a
3
bad
players swing him at the same
timing.
time.
Yeah.
And that was a great off angle, by the way, by Logical, because that's where you exactly go when you have to swing the player close. And it is just so bad for Davenport right now. Losing the pistol is critical to Michigan State closing this this map out. And we're going to see a deep line held by Slouch. A lot of pressure towards this mid site. And you see a Logical with this Outlaw. You know, Michigan State likes having someone on it.
Most of the time, either a Logical or Lemur.
And Slouch pushes up and finds one outside of A main. The knife is going to push him back far, but still has the better gun. Could just swing out and tap, but is going to play disciplined. And just slow moving is Davenport trying to poke and prod, find where the pressure is, but not being given. try and keep exploring mid. I think they inserted one to try and see if anyone would be foolish enough to punish.
Oh,
And you see Michigan State trying to fight this mid. Hiron in peril, but surviving
he's
somehow.
spamming
Is
all
gonna
of
get
his
sprayed, but
util.
sprays
Oh.
back and gets one on Darling. Trying to find more, finds
Oh,
a
gets a
second.
second.
And it's gonna just go crazy as Kirsudo finds Kozin, and last one remaining.
Just a spray and
Vortex
pray there.
Classic alone, trying to see if he can catch a timing, but maybe gonna get one.
Oh.
Finds one, but gets
Oh.
knifed by a logical. Going back to those knives that we
Oh.
saw earlier in the day. And to answer your
Man.
question, Jimothy, we went to Nagoya Hibachi Sushi and Catering in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is a very nice spot, honestly.
Yeah, it was really nice. At an all you can eat weekdays, 11 to 30 for
Yeah.
18 bucks.
Shout out them for being able to house all of us in the
Yeah,
first
we
place.
had like about 18 people, I think. So
And now 5-man towards B-side. Kirisudo
oh, you're closer to Voss.
about to absorb all this pressure, but I think he's ready for it. Gets one, but Flash able to get a second, almost a third. Could not shoot his gun in time. But it's going to be a swing out, trying to clean it up. Hiron finds two of his own. And Illogical still going for more knives. He wants the clip farm. And Dog trying to survive, trying to close these last two, but Lemur with the Outlaw is still just too strong. And 11-4, a huge round for MSU. And what more does Davenport have? Their economy is in shambles, but they have to win rounds, so they're gonna. It looks like they might try and force this. So let's see if they can even make a dent into Michigan State's economy. But with weak guns and a scoreboard so low, it does not seem favorable. They're going to start going back to that A-site 5-man, trying to maybe just create some sort of pressure, but not being given well, as the knife is going to back Kirisudo off, but it's going to instead be a logical finding two. Kirisudo going for his own two, possibly. Gets a dink, but not a kill. Last two players both found on site. Finds one, looking for the last. Shorty in hand, but running gun. And now everyone else just swarming him, and it's too much
I
for
think
to
Lemur
handle.
tried to knife him right there, and then waylaid right back.
And now, map point, game point, MSU trying to close out. Davenport down 8 rounds thus far. Needs to win 8 consecutive just to go to overtime.
Super close.
It does not look good in their side. That is for sure. But miracle will only happen to those who want it, though I think they're just tired at this point.
I think everyone here is pretty tired. It's been pretty long.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
That is definitely for sure. I mean, most of these guys had to wake up. I think one team just literally had hotels here because they were 5 hours away.
Oh my jeez.
So,
Grand
you know.
Rapids is a fun city, so.
Yeah. And now we're just going to see aggression from MSU as they're trying to run down these last players. And semi-successful thus far in doing so. Wins from Illogical.
Oh man, Illogical. That was kind of gross.
But everyone's just running forward. Last 2v2. Michigan State has health advantage. But it is both Initiator players versus Initiator in a smoke. The Davenport players going on to the B site to plant. They're going to get spiked down. Might look to control elbow, but Slouch may be ready for this as you see Hiron trying to flank. And Slouch going to try and walk his way back. Jiggle peeks, sees one. Does he spot Spy Pro? He does have his knife out, and it is quite unfortunate. Spots one. Did he spot the other is the question.
I don't think so. So might have to go into.
Have to walk his way through. Hiron is going to get knifed out.
Yeah,
Finds one.
I don't think.
Other one is known. Is going to just try and dump utility. Jump spot. Gets Hiron off the spike.
Oh, maybe.
But he wins the fight. Just no time remaining.
No, maybe.
And I don't think Hiron gets it,
no,
and
I
it
don't think
is
so either.
just under a second. And Davenport, a
So
big win for
close.
them, trying to hype themselves up. But still such a amount to overcome. We'll see if Davenport can use that to spiral their momentum. But with no guns remaining, their economy still not strong. They're gonna force up as many rifles and guns as they can. You see the judge and Bladestorm on the line for Dog. But Michigan State still has a stable economy. We're gonna see 5-man towards A. They're trying to just storm down on Slouch. The paranoia is going to stall just a bit, trying to spray through, not able to
Don't think
connect
so.
anything. But
Ooh,
Lemur
Lemur with
gets
a
3,
3K.
trying to
Whoa.
trying to be the hero himself, and we're just gonna see the last players trying to fight for their lives, but their
Whoa.
lives are folly as
Ends
a
it with the
logical closes it
shorty.
out in
Wow.
classic illogical fashion. A shorty to close it out. Michigan State cleans house 2-0. And I believe this will be it for the stream. So,
Yeah, I
to
think so too.
everyone tuning in, thank you guys for watching. Big shout out to everyone here. Big shout out to the production team and everyone making this big event happen. We will be back tomorrow. But for now, a huge win to close out by Michigan State. And you're in for even greater matches tomorrow. So,
Yeah, so
to
thank
you
you
guys,
guys.
yep, and have a good night.